Hello guys, today in this tutorial, in this live stream, we will be talking about the WebSocket library, and we will be looking at a very basic example on how to send data from client to server and server to client back and forth. And it is a very good alternative to socket.io WebSocket library. It is very simple library, and you will find out a very basic example of it in JavaScript. So you can just go to npmjs.com and you can search for this library. This library is called as WebSocket. This is the library which is WS, and it is very simple, very fast, and it is thoroughly tested WebSocket client and server implementation. And now you can just see how many downloads are there of this library. 57 million weekly downloads are there. So very simple command, npm I WebSocket. So it is used to develop video chatting applications or chatting application which requires the use of client and server. So inside your Node.js application, guys, you just need to make a Node.js project and install this using npm I ws. So just install this library using this command. After that, let me delete all this source code and start from scratch. So now to import the WebSocket library, guys, inside your index.js Node.js project, you just need to import WebSocket. You need to require it WS. So WS stands for WebSocket, and after that we need to create a new WebSocket server. WebSocket server, and we can use this WSS, which stands for WebSocket server, and here we can simply create WebSocket dot. We need to create a new server, so we will use new keyword WebSocket dot server, and here you need to pass the port number, in which port number you need to create it. So here you can just pass any port number. I will choose 8000. So this is a port number. Now there are various events out there which you can listen for inside the WebSocket. So one such event is that when any client connected inside the browser, so a new tab opens and somebody goes to localhost 8000. So basically this is the web page. Whenever someone connects to it, this automatically triggers. So WSS, this is a server, and we attach the event using the on function. So when there is a new connection, this automatically connects. So here we can console log a simple message that a new client is connected. So this message will log every time a new tab has opened inside the browser. So we can cross check also. So we can write the client side code, which is index.html. So right here, you don't need anything. You don't need to include any library. Inside the script code, you just need to make a simple WebSocket, and you need to initialize new WebSocket. And here you need to provide the address. So the address is ws//localhost 8080. You can also provide here WSS, which is for HTTPS secure, but as we are building it for the local host environment, it is, you can just provide here WS, which is uh, web WebSocket. So here you need to provide the correct port number, which you have provided here, which is 8000. So here you need to change the port number, which is the address of the server which you are trying to connect. So right here, guys, you can, in the similar fashion, you can listen it for various events out there. So first of all, guys, please hit the like button, subscribe the channel as well. So here we can simply say WebSocket dot add event listener. So we can listen for various events out there. So whenever a new client has been connected, so we need to translate this information to this function. So here we can have we can open a new connection, and the second parameter will be the callback function. And here we can simply say in the console that we are connected. So now if I refresh the application, guys, what you will find out that if I run this inside my Open with Live server, this is just a Visual Studio Code extension. You can install it, live server. It just basically launch a development local server for our HTML files. So if I launch this, my Open with Live server, you can just open this file and go to inspect element, go to console. So it is saying that WS localhost 8000 failed. I think we haven't started the WebSocket server. So here you need to start this server, which is this. So now you will see that the server has started. So now you will see that we are connected. This message is popping here. So now we can also check the console. A new client is connected. So this is the actual code required, guys. I think it's a very easy as compared to socket.io. In socket.io, you need to write a lot of code, but this WebSocket library is a very good alternative to socket.io. So it has 57 million downloads, and this is a very basic example on which you can connect both the client and the server. And now I will be showing you how to send information back and forth using the client and the server. So this is very easy. We have various methods that we can listen on, and inside our this one index.js, so we can just listen for more events. So now to send some data to the client, send data to client, we can just say here ws dot send. This is a method, and here you can send out any information. Let's suppose I send out a message. Hi, this is the message from the server, and we are sending this to the client using this send method. And now to receive this data, it is very easy. We need to go to index.html, and right here we need to say WebSocket dot add event listener and message. So whenever we get some message, we can have this e parameter, and we can console log it, console log e. So now if I open this with live server, you will see that so the message port closed before a response was received. I think it is saying some problem is there. Let me look. Let me refresh it and write this once again, WebSocket dot add event listener message. So when the message is received, we can have console log e. So inside this e parameter, your message will be there, which is sent by the server. So you can just see here. So if I inspect element, and now you will see that, guys, this is your message event. If I want to show you, this is the event, message event. If I show you, this is the data, which is hi, this is the message from the server. And what we can do is that we can destructure it, only have the data, and replace it here data. So what you will see, we will only have this message which is coming from the server. Hi, this is the message from the server. So here we can change this message in the server. We can customize this. So now you can see that this is the message coming from the server. So we can repeat the string. We can do the same thing. Now in this case, we can send out a message from the client to the server. So for this, we can simply say to send out a, we can say WebSocket.send, and here we can send out a message. Hi, this is the message from the client. And in similar fashion, guys, you need to go to the server.js server file, which is index.js, and right here we will simply say ws.on message, and we will have this data, and here we need to convert this data to string, so we will simply say toString. That's it. So now what will happen if I refresh it? Hi, this is a message from the client. So we are sending this message from the client here. You can customize this message accordingly. You can see that. So both the ways I have shown you guys, you can send out string messages, and this can also be object as well, object, arrays, any data that you want to send out. So let's suppose this is not a string message, this is a JSON object. So we can create this object. User name is equal to age 25 and country is India. So we need to send out this information object. So we can send out the user. That's it. This is the object, mind you, not the string. So now to receive this information, if you see here, we are sending this information. So if I open the browser, if I once again go to our console, so we need to refresh the client, sorry, server. Index.js, so we are sending this. So here we are sending this. So it is saying that the first argument must be of type string or an instance of buffer. I think this needs to be. I need to change this as, in order to send out the object in WebSocket, this needs to be surrounded by a property which is data. So we can also search this on how to send object in WebSocket and Node.js. So yeah, sending JSON. So how to send a JavaScript object. So you can just see here, guys, how it is done. We can use the JSON.stringify method. So we can pass this object. Now it will not create this problem. So this is your object, guys. You will see that. And now to convert this to a JSON object in the client side, what we can do, we can convert this to a json.parse and parse the data. So now this will be converting to a JSON object. So you can see name, age, country. So in this way, guys, you can send out JSON object as well with the help of json.parse and json.stringify. These are the two methods which we are using here. And same thing, you can do this for sending the data from client side to server side. So in the next tutorial, guys, I will be, with the help of these concepts, I will try to build out a chatting application between the client and the server. So with that application, you will able to understand the concept in a more clearer way. So please hit the like button, subscribe the channel, and I will be seeing you in the next video.